experiencing childhood trauma may cause changes in your psyche, may cause connections to be made in your brain which are atypical of what, quote unquote, normal connections might be in responses to stress or triggers or experiences. But that doesn't mean that something is inherently wrong with you. What we experience as children and the things that we tend to block out from those experiences, that later in life, as we get to understand what's going on with us a little better, start to experience some of those traumas, we find out often that those traumas were rooted much farther back, and it's difficult often to understand what did we think we made up in our minds and what do we actually remember. And the cognitive dissonance of that with trauma can be particularly significant. As a regressive myself, which for your listeners, a regressive is someone who experiences past life regressions without seeking to do so. There wasn't somebody to talk to, as you mentioned, you lock it away because you're afraid you'll be thought of as crazy. The primary reason why I initially started practicing in a very open way and founded a company is to make sure that there was a resource out there, because when I started experiencing these things, I didn't know that if there was anyone, and perhaps there really wasn't anyone who I could go to talk to about it. I certainly wasn't going to talk to my parents or share with my parents any of the things that I was experiencing. I was sort of trying to navigate those waters on my own, and that exacerbated the trauma I experienced. That's of course why I was so adamant and passionate about starting my practice. I see my calling as being of service to both the living and the non-living. If you're experiencing any kind of metaphysical trauma or paranormal activity in your home, please know that help is available.